William Ury and Roger Fisher are the founders of the Harvard Negotiation Project. In their book Getting to Yes, the authors explained that the worst mistakes come from one of these three areas: perception, communication, and emotion. Perception. People don't see the world as it is. They see it as they are. It's like everyone walks around with a filter in front of their faces, similar to the one voiceover artists use when recording. Everything you say passes through that filter and is interpreted based on their unique perspectives. Here is how perceptions of the same thing can be different. Tenant: I always pay rent whenever she asks for it. Landlord: she never pays until I ask for it. Tenant: the rent is too high. Landlord: the rent has not been increased for a long time. Tenant: she is cold and distant, never asks how I am. Landlord: I'm a considerate person who never intrudes on tenants' privacy. Here are 5 tips to deal with the perception problem. Don't let fears guide your assumptions. People often assume that whatever they fear the other side intends to do is true. For instance, if someone offers a ride home and takes an unfamiliar route, it may be assumed the worst based on fear. Discuss each other's perceptions openly. Share how things look from your perspective and ask how they look from the other person's perspective. Put yourself in their shoes. Understanding how they see the world based on their position and experiences is crucial. It's not enough to study them. You need to empathize with their situation. Don't blame them for your problem. Instead of saying, "You broke your word," say, "I feel let down." Similarly, instead of saying you're racist, say, "I feel discriminated against." This conveys the same message without provoking a defensive reaction. Involve them in the process of developing solutions. If people feel excluded from the process, they are less likely to approve the outcome. Participation increases acceptance, even if the terms aren't ideal. For example, if you fail to ask an employee if they want an assignment with responsibility, don't be surprised if they resent it. Agreement becomes much easier if both sides feel ownership of the ideas. Communication. Whatever you say, expect that the other side will almost always hear something different. This is because people don't listen to understand. They listen to respond. You might agree with this, but still make the same mistake. Summarize what you've heard in your own words to confirm understanding. Make them feel heard. The best and simplest gift you can give is to make the other side feel understood. This ensures accurate understanding and helps in effective communication. Ask them to summarize your point. This ensures they understood you correctly and prevents misunderstandings. Emotions. In a bitter conflict, feelings matter more than words. Emotions on one side can stir emotions on the other, and strong feelings can quickly end a negotiation. How to deal with emotions. Openly discuss both your emotions and theirs. Acknowledge feelings, even if they are irrational. Express how you feel and invite the other side to share their feelings. Let them talk about their frustrations. People need to vent their frustrations to feel heard. Allow them to express their frustrations fully and listen attentively. Handling emotions first makes it easier for everyone to work together. Once emotions are out in the open, people are more likely to move on toward finding a solution. If emotions aren't handled, they may lead to further conflicts. Earlier, I mentioned this video is based on the book Getting to Yes. I've shared a summary of it before, so if you want to increase your negotiation skills, check it out. You probably see it on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I hope it was useful.